Hi, and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy Sunday night to join me. I really do appreciate that. I hope you guys are in good spirits, healthy, and well to do. You know what I mean? But if you don't, that just means I hope you're doing good. That's even to my haters, you feel me? Especially to my haters. I hope that you all are doing especially well. You feel me? Anyways, I want to talk tonight about a couple of things, and you leave it to me to come up with these ideas, just minutes before I start talking, and they have entirely nothing to do with one another, and I'm going to have some difficulty blending these two tonight. But I'm going to try. And so, for the sake of my mother, hopefully I get this thing right, okay? Because a part of this video is, in fact, dedicated to my mom, who turns I think like 55 tomorrow. I think my mom turns 55 tomorrow. So we haven't talked, we don't really talk as much as we used to, like we ever did. No, I'm just kidding. My mom and I have a special place in my heart for my mother. She's an incredibly nice woman. She's anyone and everyone she's ever met. She's just been the most hospitable, most kind person you could ever ask to be around, and I dare say that's where I get a little bit of my kindness from. So thanks, Mom. You gave me something worthwhile. Anyways, it wouldn't be a vlog and I wouldn't be myself if I wasn't just absolutely trolling every good compliment that I give you, Mom. So I'll go ahead and try and refrain just a bit, and let's talk about our first item of tonight, which is nuts.com. Okay, so I'm just scrolling through some random videos a few minutes ago, and this ad pops up, right? And it kind of leads me into wanting to make a really interesting title for tonight's video, so hopefully you guys are sticking around throughout the duration, because I find myself in a predicament. I find myself wanting to wish my mother a happy birthday while also simultaneously talking about nuts.com. Now, I have some pretty good jokes for this one, I think. So that's what the blending in and the circumstance kind of brings me to. And so let's just start. Do you guys enjoy a good nut? Who doesn't enjoy a good nut? You feel me? I mean, seriously, you're at home, you're sitting back, you're just chilling. You might be solo, you might be with 8 other people. Who knows how you live your life? And honestly, who cares? I can tell you this much, I don't. But in case that, you think that I do, or in case that you think that you need some support in doing whatever consensual legal activities that you partake in, you may as well hop on nuts.com, because again, everyone enjoys a good, awesome nut. I mean, again, I've met few people, and those people that don't enjoy good nuts are often the people who are allergic to nuts. Can you imagine if you're allergic to nuts? How hard that would be? Just, I can't imagine. So, shout out to all my people out there who are allergic to nuts. Because, again, moreover, I've dated women who have been allergic to tree nuts, all kinds of nuts. Nuts, again, like, and it's something that I fortunately don't have any allergies. I don't have any, thing. I mean, I'm allergic to like toxic chemicals, just like everyone else. I'm just trying to find my way in the world. But nonetheless, I just think that nuts.com is the place that everyone should be if they enjoy good nuts. I know that that's where I'll be, and this is a shameless plug for nuts.com, isn't it? Now, I know that you might actually check me out here and go to nuts.com, and I just want to let you know that before you try to flag the video, it is actually a website that sells nuts. What kind of nut did you think I was talking about? I mean, you're silly, right? I mean, you can't assume or infer anything. Kind of, I said that with a little accent, not sure what came out there, but still, you know what I mean? How shameless. Shame on you for thinking that when I said everyone enjoys a good nut, you thought I meant something else. When in fact, nuts.com is an actual thing, and it is not a website full of a bunch of crazy people. It's a website full of different kind of nuts that you can enjoy. So shout out to nuts.com, who in no way, shape, or form would ever endorse or affiliate themselves with anything that I've said, done, or will do in the future as it concerns their lovely and awesome publicly available website. Friendly reminder. So I'm just saying, at the cost of just sounding like an idiot at this point. I just feel like as I'm scrolling through my feed on my videos for the day's recommendations and I'm getting ads about nuts, it can only tell me one thing, and it's that I enjoy a good nut and that I love nuts. You think I'm afraid to say it? I love nuts. Again, I'm not allergic to them, so I don't think there's been a nut that I've tried that I haven't liked. There's been varying degrees of likeness on the nut like level. You feel me? I mean, I don't enjoy all nuts equally. I'm a little prejudiced as it concerns my consumption of nuts. But anyways, you hear what I'm saying, right? So now that we've talked, for about 5 minutes or so about nuts, let's talk about a cool and awesome kind of a way to really just always give credit where credit is due, and if it weren't for my mom 55 years ago, tomorrow at this point, at some juncture within the next 24 hours, being brought into this world, and then from there, a bunch of crazy Back to the Future kind of circumstances that are only found in this timeline, and then that led her to my father, who then ultimately impregnated her, and then, after that, I came along. So shout out to the universe so for making all of those incredibly, almost insurmountable odds just come true, right? So we all ought to owe it to somebody that we even have the cool and awesome opportunity to be a part of this lovely sentience that we call life. I just truly feel like that. I know that it's tough sometimes, and I know that things can be difficult in life. I've been myself through a lot of things, you understand, and going through bad things and feeling terrible and, like questioning your circumstances and just other people's motives and things. These are all very natural human behaviors that we all experience, and I just feel like quite often we just don't give the kind of credit. And again, sometimes it's not deserved. Sometimes we have an unfortunate experience because of different circumstances, and we may or may not know our parent in the kind of way that we absolutely should, because everybody should know their parents, both of them, and everybody should be able to have a relationship with them. And sometimes things don't happen like that. And, for those situations, I can't express to y'all enough how truly remorseful I am as it concerns my sympathy and my unrelenting, just kind of praise for those individuals who think about these things. Again, because credit isn't always deserved. And unfortunately for some of us, we've experienced different circumstances and have not been able to, in good faith, thank our parents or one of our parents for the things that they've done for us. And not to say that, that my father is no less equal than my mom or anything at all like that. It's just sometimes we have a different, unique relationship with one of our parents, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I know that I'm the oldest of five, and for 5 years, I was an only child, and my mom and I actually had a really good relationship. Not to say again that we didn't after the age of 5, but it's kind of hard raising 3 other kids and keeping that kind of relationship that you had with your firstborn son or your firstborn child in this event, and so I can't express enough how grateful I am to my mom for maybe not always being as hands-on as I would have liked her to be with me, but I mean, have you heard me talk? I mean, I can't imagine the kind of trouble that I put my mother through as it concerns some of the escapades that I was willing full participant in as an adolescent and juvenile, and just doing silly and just dumb things as a young straight stupid boy. I'm just saying those were my circumstances, right? That's my perspective in life, and that's how even my mother, as she relayed so graciously to my last date that I brought on over to a restaurant here locally when they visited me from out of town, I was a handful. Out of all of her children, I think I gave her a run for all of her money and probably left her with none, but again, shout out to my mom. Again, she's going to be 55 tomorrow. If you can do the math there, I'll be 38 this year. So again, my mom was pretty young when she had me. My dad's a year younger than my mom, so you can imagine that, right? And belated happy birthday to my father. You feel me? Because his birthday was also March 1st, and it's just equally as important to me. And on the record, publicly, I love both of my parents, and I wish both of them the best in life and the best of luck, and I wish them the just best experience possible. They deserve an opportunity to love one another and experience all those cool things that go along with a very unique and long lasting partnership that exists between my mother and father. And again, it's admirable, Mom. And I can't, your loyalty is unquestionable as it concerns this family and your children. And I love you. Happy birthday. Okay, so that's it. That's enough of that. Listen, guys, thanks for taking the time out of your night to join me. I really appreciate you guys more than you could possibly know. Tonight we talked about nuts.com, and then kind of wrap things up with talking about my mom or whatever. So again, shout out to my mom. Happy birthday. And I just check out nuts.com. I got to end this video on a high note as it concerns, a smile on my face. But kind of just breaking character here for a second. Thanks to all the new viewers, all the new subscribers, anyone who's ever supported me in my endeavors as I continue my journey moving forward in life, as if there were any other option. I'm saying this as if I'm like pondering, whether I'm like, okay, well, I just again can't express to you guys how truly awesome this sort of experience has been for me the last 11 months or so. It's something that I take very serious, actually, now that I'm beginning to get into this as a routine. Not to say, again, that it hasn't taken the last 11 months to finally find some kind of routine and to be able to make peace with myself and sort of, sorry, Mom, that I didn't amount to all the things that we all knew and thought and still probably are absolutely expecting me to do. You feel me? It's just takes a long time for some people to come out of their shell. And again, I can't tell you any more about how prideful I am in just being the master procrastinator. I mean, ask anybody who claims this title, and lead them on over to me, because this is where I thrive. This is in fact where I experience all of life's joys, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So my name is Albert. This was Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for watching all my stuff, and make sure, if you're not already, smash the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. It really helps out the videos. Thanks a lot. Have a really good night. All right, bye.